20 years, Carl D'Alba. Beginning in 2006, Carl started coaching at Albertus while his daughter Alexis was a senior here and captain of the team. Over 2 decades, his teams became one of the most successful programs in the region, compiling an impressive 313 victories and qualifying for the playoffs in every single season. During his tenure, Albertus reached 10 section championship games, winning 6, along with 5 league championships and a state regional championship. Twice recognized as Coach of the Year, Coach D'Alba built a program defined by excellence, consistency, and teamwork. While championships and accolades tell part of the story, Coach D'Alba is most proud of the positive culture he created and lifelong lessons his players carried with them on the field and off the field. If you notice in the slide presentation, all the pictures were stuffed with trophies and awards during Carl's tenure. But what you also notice, and I noticed rather quickly, was every kid on his team had a big smile on their face. And that's something I think Carl will remember for a long time. So please, if you would, please welcome Carl D'Alba into the Albertus Magnus Hall of Fame.
Wow, this is a great honor. It's a privilege to be here. Congratulations to all of you. It's an honor to be up here with you. I was told by the great, legendary Patty McFadden that I had to keep it short. If any of you ever seen a speech by Patty, you know his speeches are not short, they're always long-winded. So Patty, tough. So, 20 years I've been coaching here at Albertus Magnus. It's been wonderful 20 years, spectacular. That being said, a few months ago, I got a call from Chris Powell. Answer the phone, Chris says, Carl, I got a question for you. So what is it? If you accept, he said, we'd like to induct you into the Albertus Magnus Hall of Fame. I said, wow, that's spectacular. I said, Chris, I accept. This is a great honor, fantastic. I was excited. I hung up the phone. I thought for a minute, and then it hit me. I wasn't inducted into the Hall of Fame because I was some great coach or some master of softball strategy. I was inducted into the Hall of Fame because for 20 years, I coached teenage, adolescent girls, and I lived to survive. And I still got hair. It's gray, but I still got hair. I see Mike Dwyer, he's laughing over there, he's got 3 girls. Don't look at Allie, you can laugh, it's okay. All you girl dads know what I'm talking about. It's tough business, coaching girls. But I wouldn't trade it for a minute. I had some of the greatest girls come through these halls here, played for me. Loyal, tough, tenacious, spectacular. At the end of last season, I had a reporter ask me a question. And she said to me, Coach, you're a great coach. What is it that makes a great coach? I said, what makes a great coach is you gotta have great players. That's right. You're not a great coach unless you have great players. And sitting amongst you here, I'm looking out, we have some really great players. My daughter, Alexis, great player. We got Tegan Dwyer, great player. Maura McGovern, great player. Rosie Coyne, where are you, Rosie? All the way from Carolina, she came up here for this. Thank you, Rosie. Amelia Opiola, Liz Bueller, so many of them here. I wouldn't have this honor if it wasn't for all of you girls. Thank you so very much. I love you. A couple of people I'd like to thank. Mr. Tweed, thank you. Thank you so much. Brendan Gorman, where are you, Brendan? You here? Thanks, Brendan. Great athletic director. Thank you for putting up with the old guard. I appreciate it. Chris Power, thank you. Thank you so much. A few people that made all this possible. I couldn't have done it without them. Sitting here in the audience, the legendary, great Frank Meehan. Frank, where are you, Frank? Frank. Frank's 105 years old now. He's up there. Coached with me for 15 years, starting way back in 2006. I leaned on Frank for his expertise in softball, his knowledge of the game, his love of the game. Frank, those 15 years were amazing. I appreciate you. Thank you, Frank. Jimmy McGovern. Jimmy. I almost retired after those 15 years, but Jimmy McGovern came up to me and said, hey, look, I'll give you a hand. We could do this a couple more years. He talked me into it. And man, oh man, did we have a run, Jimmy, didn't we? Spectacular run. Those 5 years, we made it to the championship every single year. We won 3 out of the 5. One of the best runs we've ever had. Spectacular. Great teams, great kids. It was an amazing run. Some other people I'd like to thank. Mike Dwyer, Kevin Geary, thank you so much. They ran the fall season hitting program, part of the Diamond Club. Big shout out to the Diamond Club. Without them, we would not have been as successful as we were. Allie Dwyer, you did a hell of a lot for us. Reservations, tournaments, bookings, this, that. A tenacious supporter of girls softball. Everybody should have an Allie Dwyer. Amy Arellano, she came on, she did our stats, she did the books for us, she ran the scoreboard for us, she did all that while I was yelling at her to ask who was up next and what they did the last time, and she got it all done. Amy, thanks for all the snacks. Girls love you, we appreciate it. Fantastic. Last but not least, I'd like to thank my beautiful wife, Ruthie, who for every spring, we couldn't go on vacation because we had softball. Why not? What else do you have better to do? You have to play softball. But this year, she already has trips planned for us. Ruthie, my love, thank you so very much. Greatly appreciate it. And now I can move on to greener pastures with my 2 granddaughters, 1 grandson. They're coming to the age now where I think I'll be coaching them at some point. Why not? Give it a shot. To my son-in-law, Dave, sitting there in the audience, when my daughter Alexis was pregnant with the second one, I said, Dave, what do you want? I said, do you want a boy or girl? And the typical answer came, he said, as long as it's healthy. I said, yeah, okay, sure. I said, what if you have another girl? Dave said to me, well, I need time to prepare. I said, prepare? What do you have to prepare for? He goes, raising girls, really, really tough. I said, yeah, you're right. I said, Dave, you only gotta know 2 things. 1, just buy them everything they want and never say no. And you're a winner. On that note, thank you to everybody here. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Good luck. Dress warm. Thank you.